Well, a local Christian comedy podcast has taken off as one of the top religious podcasts on Spotify.
WENY's Dan Berman joins us live in studio with this story. Good morning, Dan.
Yeah, that's right, guys, and good morning to you. Well, Youth Group Chronicles is a Christian comedy podcast providing blind reactions to wild and entertaining stories from the world of youth ministry.
Dad had a girl in his youth group who came with her new hamster one week.
Oh my.
As she was showing him off to all the students, she must have gotten a little too excited because as she was holding him, she squeezed him a little too hard.
Youth Group Chronicles is a Christian comedy podcast that was created in April of 2022 by a local Elmira resident named Sam Moss. Since the time the show first aired till now, it has garnered an impressive following with over 600,000 listens to the show and has earned a top spot on Spotify for religious podcasts. The theme of the podcast is to highlight stories that don't go so well at youth ministry groups and highlight them in a funny way.
The mission behind it is really just to give people a laugh and help youth pastors and people in youth ministry learn in a fun way. Maybe some things not to do in youth ministries.
With a hole in the market nowadays for Christianity humor, Moss says he was inspired to create something new and different.
When I created Youth Group Chronicles, the first thing I was thinking to myself was, man, I feel like this doesn't exist. So whether you're someone who is in youth ministry now or someone who was in ministry years ago, this is something that you can go listen to and laugh about and be like, man, that was relatable. I remember when I had a kid do this. I remember when I had students sneak off and do this. And it's just something everybody can laugh at and have a good time and kind of reflect on maybe their time that they spent in youth ministry or where they're at right now.
If you would like to get involved with the Youth Group Chronicles podcast, there are a few ways you can do so.
One is if you have a crazy youth ministry story you want to send into the show, you can email it to us. You can go to our website, ygcpodcast.com, and do that. The second thing is you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify and Apple, Youth Group Chronicles. And if you're someone that doesn't like listening to an entire show, maybe you just want to find a clip from now and watch a clip now and then, you can go to Instagram, you can go to TikTok, and we're pretty much everywhere. And you can just learn what not to do in youth ministry and learn from others' mistakes.
And to send a story idea into the podcast or to listen on your own, just head to ygcpodcast.com. Kurt and Crystal, we'll send it back to you guys.
Dan, thank you. The Chemung Canal Trust